I can't believe I'm saying this, but we are mere days away from the official reveal of Black Ops Cold War. We're going to know absolutely everything we've ever wanted to know about this game and finally see it for ourselves. Even though we're still in the dark on this game, a big detail was given to us by Treyarch and Activision. And that is of a brand new mystery character being introduced into the Black Ops franchise through this game. And this is definitely something which 99% of people that saw that teaser trailer completely brushed over. This is huge. It goes very deep. So I strongly encourage you to watch this whole video through to the end and let me know your thoughts and theories of this down below in the comment section. If you're new around here, this will be your #1 spot for everything you're going to want to know about Black Ops Cold War come the reveal here live on Wednesday and beyond. So make sure you got that bell tick, and if you're excited, let me know by dropping a like. So who is this mysterious new character I'm talking about? Well, the plot for Black Ops Cold War is being kept a secret at the moment. However, we can learn from the teaser trailer that some details about the game are inspired by actual events. It says a Soviet spy with the codename Perseus has infiltrated Western intelligence, and his goal is to subvert the US to ensure Soviet dominance in the arms race. And it seems like our task as the player will be to seek out and destroy this dangerous agent. But it's important to understand that this is based off real life events, and Perseus was a real spy. So what did the real Perseus do, you're probably asking? Well, as the trailer states, the identity and whereabouts of Perseus remains unknown to this very day. Nobody knows his real name or his background. A valid question is whether he even existed at all. The first information we can find on Perseus appears in post-Soviet Russia. In the early 1990s, the country was going through the period of total publicity and openness, and top-secret KGB archives were declassified, and the Secret Service's former operatives gave interviews and wrote books. The first being Colonel Vladimir Shikov, who told the world about Perseus for the first time. And according to him, Perseus was a young physicist at the Chicago University in the 1940s. In 1944, this Native American who wore a straw hat, white sandals, and white sports shirt joined the Manhattan Project on creation of nuclear weapons at the Los Alamos lab. Right then, he was recruited to work for the Soviets and for several years delivered them top secret information on nuclear research. Now, at the time, it was impossible to confirm if Vladimir Shikov's words were real or false, so Perseus mania gripped the world. Some believed in his existence, others did not. New versions of his story appeared, and there were references to Perseus in a Venona project, which is ironically one of the cipher names that we had to solve to get the teaser trailer. Now, the Venona project was a US counterintelligence program initiated during World War II by the US Army's Signal Intelligence Service, which was intended to decrypt messages that the Soviet Union were sending from their intelligence services, so essentially to spy on them and get the heads up on every move the Russians were making. Now, some of the messages in the Venona project contain an identified codename PERS. Not only is PERS the linguistic root of the word Perseus, but the messages suggest that PERS was a Soviet source on the Manhattan Project. If you aren't aware of what the Manhattan Project is, or you've heard of it but don't necessarily know what it is, it was a research and development undertaking during World War II that produced the world's first nuclear weapons. Like, how insane is that? It was mostly led by the United States, but Perseus was a Soviet spy who breached US national security at Los Alamos to be involved in the Manhattan Project. I just think of how dangerous that is. And since Black Ops Cold War is based off real life events and Perseus is embedded within the storyline, this could be incredibly relevant to the main plot, and Perseus could very well be the villain in this storyline. Since so little is known about who Perseus even is beyond the fact that he was a Soviet spy that apparently was embedded in the development of nuclear weapons by the US, Treyarch have all the creative freedoms in the world to go completely crazy with this character in terms of what he could do and the risks and consequences him being part of the nuclear weapon development could do for the future of the world. He could suddenly turn on the US, revealing that he's a spy, and threaten to use the nuclear weapons against them. Heck, looking over some official CIA documents, there were 4 known Soviet spies who stole US atomic secrets from Los Alamos, the super secret Manhattan Project facility where the atomic bomb was built. Like, he could create his own atomic bomb and threaten the entirety of the US, heck, even the world, if he wanted to ensure a completely alternate reality outcome where the Soviets dominate every country in the world in the arms race. It's just incredibly fascinating to me that this is such a unknown part of our world history that they could go anywhere with it. All we know is he's infiltrated Western intelligence, and his goal is to subvert the US to ensure Soviet dominance in the arms race. Like, if that doesn't scream villain to me, then I don't know what is. Like, I want Menendez 2.0 in this game. As chilling as Yuri Bezmenov's message in this trailer is towards our real life, he's literally talking entirely about Perseus. And the interview footage of Yuri Bezmenov also discussed sleeper agents within Western intelligence, so there could be brainwashing very similar to what we see with Mason in Black Ops 1 happening under Perseus's control. Like, when you think about it, one man alone cannot subvert a nation, but if you go down the route of sleeper agents, then it's a lot easier. And taglined "Know Your History or Be Doomed to Repeat It" just sounds like this is going to be a spy thriller, which sounds very iconic Black Ops to me. It sounds just like the original, and that's all I really want. Just another Black Ops 1 would be absolutely incredible. And when we look at the artwork for this game as well, like, oh my god, this is probably the coolest, colorful box art we've ever had for a Call of Duty game. And it's very political as well, with this lovely cross between US propaganda on one side with a soldier, and then on the left, we've got all of the Soviet propaganda, where almost the character is trying to be both at the same time. And honestly, this could be Perseus that we're seeing on the cover art. Like, we don't always see the main playable character as the box art, but rather another character in the game entirely. And heck, for all we know, he could really be posing as an American soldier whilst also being a Soviet spy. Like, that could literally be exactly what this cover art is trying to show us. I've seen a lot of people think that this is Jason Hudson, and I gotta admit, those sunglasses, the moment I saw this, I was like, yep, that is absolutely Jason Hudson. But the more I look at it, the more I start to think that it's not, because one, he was never part of the Soviet Union. He was always CIA, so that would make absolutely no sense unless he's going undercover. But then if it's Jason Hudson on the left, then who is the character on the right? And Hudson's always been an important character in Black Ops, but has he always been important enough to the fact that he is on the front box of the game? I don't know. Part of me thinks rather than this be the same person, but for different sides, it literally could be a contrast of two different people, and Perseus could be the one on the left, actually, because if you look at the reflection of those sunglasses, you can just see tons of nuclear missiles, which looks pretty damn menacing if you ask me. But I'm loving the tone of this game from the teaser trailer. I am absolutely besotted to know more and very excited for Wednesday. So if you guys are as well, let me know your thoughts on who you think Perseus is. Who do you think he could be within the Black Ops franchise, and what could he do in this game? Any and all cryptic research is definitely going to be welcome, so I'll be reading all of your comments. And if you want to pick up one of my amazing Black Ops Zombies Wonder Weapon blueprint posters that I just released the other day, you can go ahead and check it in the link down below. Beautiful posters of all four Wonder Weapons: the ray gun, the original one, the Wonder Waff for the Thunder Gun, and Monkey Bomb. Beautiful posters as a pack of 4 for $30. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.